Welcome to the world of Palm Air. Here we have a view from the top of our apartment. Here we're panning across, seeing part of the golf course where our apartment is situated. This gives you some idea of the enormous size which Palm Air probably occupies something like the size of the whole of St John's Wood. There are over 200 apartment blocks situated around 5 full-size golf courses. Here we have a closer look of the golf course around which our block is situated. Here I'm going to pan in to the lake that I go fishing and catch all those marvellous bass. Simon and Robert never believe it because I always throw the large ones back. Here we have yet another panoramic view of the area immediately surrounding our apartment. Again, you'll see the golf courses and the beautiful landscaping in which the buildings are set. Here from the other side of our apartment block, looking down from the top, we have a panoramic view of the swimming pool. Panning in now. How do you know?
Still filming? Dad?
Here we have a view of our block looking from the golf course. And in a moment I shall pan in to our patio, which should be right here. A little obscured by the trees, but I'll be taking a closer view in a few minutes. Here we are with another view of the golf course immediately surrounding our block. Of course, you'll notice the very lush vegetation and profusion of palm trees. Here we see the mode of transportation around golf courses, called the buggy, principally used to transport the geriatrics around courses where they cannot otherwise walk. Here we have a view of patio, looking through into the lounge of our apartment. These, of course, these patios are all screened to keep away the mosquitoes and Robert when he's in a bad temper, which is pretty often. I don't know if this is going to come out, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Topless Jilly.
I'm going for a swim.
Oh, she's going for a swim. Come out this way. Here she emerges. Oh yes, I like it.
Shut up.
Bye. Here we are on our patio looking into the lounge. With Robert peeking over the sofa, watching the television as usual.
But this isn't the idea, it's to sell a bloody place. Whatever mugs are going to buy it, which I pretty much doubt they're in. This place as a whole, don't believe what he says.
I wouldn't.
The other side of the lounge. Get out of the way, Robert.
I wouldn't.
Then you must be using Beech-Nut Stages, the only new brand with no chemically modified starch fillers like tapioca. Instead, Stages uses extra fruits and vegetables in all 4 stages. So to give your baby the right nutrition at the right stage, would you use Stages?
I would.
This is not only one of the most unique landmarks in Fort Lauderdale, but it's also...
This is a view of the den.
I'm so excited.
This is a view of the den, looking from the lounge. The den, of course, is usually in a terrible mess, as it is inhabited by Simon and Robert. And so, here we have Robert's favorite picture. Another view of the den looking out onto the golf course. No guesses what we have here. Simon walking in front. Simon doing his act. And I'm recording this.
Who is that woman, Dad?
future when scientists have a cure for them, they can be
And we sign off this tour of our apartment with Robert doing what he normally does in Florida, watching the television and making silly noises.
Why
Bye,
do you talk
Robert.
with such a...
For how long?
2
They
weeks.
did it 6 months?
Harold.
2 summers in a row, so
Stop.
2 weeks.
And have you kept in touch with him?
I did last week, so I haven't.
Oh. So probably,
that
that's it,
dirty?
you'll probably not really see him again.
Is that dirty?
Maybe, I don't know.
But now you're doing the same thing.
But-
Oh, he look.
He's going to school in Germany.
Oh, it's not in exchange.
It is.
Come
Oh,
on.
that'll be good for you.
I'd rather have a boy.
Turn around. Smile.
That is Garfield.
Your personal branch, I like that.
Did you read the letter?
Yes, your personal branch.
But when you're in, when the boy was in England, was he speaking English all the time with you?
Nope.
Not really, because he was a bit late.
So he spoke French and you understood him, and of course.
It was sort of mixed.
He didn't
With
speak.
you and Jillian, I suppose it made it that much easier. He could really just be as if he was in France.
And
Well,
his mother spoke.
What are you playing with, Farrell?
Oh, I see. Farrell, tell Robert your name.
Who's Moses Plow, anyway?
What about,
Well, that's what Max was named after. Or Max, is that Max?
No, it's not Max.
Moses
He's not
Plow.
dead yet.
Well, Max was named after Moses then.
and what about,
What's your name, Farrell?
France? Do you speak in French all the time, or they know so much English?
I speak in French all the time, except with my mother. I used to speak French.
Oh, why did he know English?
I don't know. She just lived in
Got it focused?
She works for
You
Shanghai.
taking it?
Yeah.
But I don't see any light shining. The boat.
No, Joe, you can't erase Daddy's nose. It's permanent.
Robbie, give me
Oh,
the camera
excuse
here.
me,
Come
since
here.
when was
Robert.
that Freddie called Shlomo? The name to give him. I arrived at the
Rob's
house,
got a
you
Jewish
remember
name.
that, and she said, what am I going to call him?
Rob's got a Jewish name.
In 1872, I can't take this anymore. Go on.
Anyway, Stephen's Hebrew name is not Yehuda.
Maybe you
Stephen's
should-
Hebrew name is Levi. I can tell you that.
I like Daddy. Right, Daddy.
Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
Rebecca Don.
Are there any people who declined
Who the hell is
from
Rebecca
getting
Don?
their
Who's Rebecca Dondi?
Auntie Becky.
Is it?
Yes.
Rebecca Dondi.
God, is that
What?
That was Auntie Becky, yes.
Yeah.
The Dondis.
Is that all for
Not one of life's most distinguished families.
No, I don't know what the point is of writing.
Hey, we've got
I thought Philip's much more.
One of them was I think he was some sort of, I shouldn't say this on recording.
Don't worry, we don't mind.
Well, there weren't any clouts in the dictionary of Jewish, whatever it is, knowledge.
There's a Frankie
Dondi.
there.
There's a Frankin and there are Uris in there, but there's no clout.
And there was a Dondi who went broke when I was in South Africa.
Yes, Becky's brother.
Oh, yeah.
My brother.
Mommy.
My younger
There was
brother.
one that lived by a railway track, and I slept at his house and couldn't sleep. Our late Uncle Rolf took me one day
That was his father.
to the worst night. If you ever have to write, what was the worst night you spent in your life?
The old boozer.
This man had a house
He died
right
at
by
95.
a railway track, and the trains went through all night. She was also the worst cook that I can remember.
That was his girlfriend.
Ralph's character, he was a joke. Every time she went out of the room, he gave me some of his cake. He said, none of us wanted it.
Happy cake.
That's right, Hilly had her
That's
birthday.
Her cousin, Denise's
Yes,
cousin.
I was asking Bonnie about it. Do they come down a lot?
They live here.
Oh, they live here.
Denise and Haley live.
Spring. For us, it's beautiful.
I'm going to take a picture too. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
What's my phone?
Who's got a longish hat? You or me? Let's have a look.
Monker Farrell.
Really good. Farrell. You're Farrell. I know you're Farrell. There you are. Whoops.
Rudolph Raphael called Ralph.
What's the classics?
Know this one?
Rudolph the Red.
Round and round the garden, like
You know that one.
You know this one? Look at me. You don't like those? Yeah, but you don't wipe it with your hand. You have to wipe it with this.
Childless.
What?
Somebody here is childless.
Yeah, that's Uncle Max. I think it's a very nice thing to put on there. I don't think he'd appreciate it.
Mom, what?
The main thing was
Clean it? Thank you.
Dad's house instead of Dad's house.
Clean it.
Either.
Good.
After always Billinghausen from Metzhausen.
I don't know. I think it was the next. You know the story, Robert. I told you.
Yeah, they were around licking each other's cattle.
No, no. You know the story.
Yeah.
Our father went to Billingshausen to meet the Plouts. He hated it so much because they had a loo at the bottom of their garden.
That's mine.
And he said he was never going there again because he didn't want to go to the loo at the bottom of the garden.
Yeah, they told me funny stories of when.
What's that? Daddy's money? Excuse me. What's your name?
Must have taken a long time to compile this.
What's your name? Fawa what?
Ollie.
Oi.
Can you say Farrell, Wendy, Yuri? Say that. Farrell, Yuri writes.
What?
You can count.
She said Farrell, Yuri, Wendy.
Are Fawa's shoes dirty? Oh dear.
Dad, she hasn't got your she hasn't got this right. She's got a line in front of it.
I'll wet it for you and we'll clean it. But she won't let me have it.
Very.
No? Go get some water. That's a good
Why?
boy. And I'll show you what to do. No, not that way. This way. This way.
Go with Lionel.
There.
That's a good girl.
Don't make me a shoe.
Come on. Right. Come on.
Your laces up.
Yeah.
You can do a laces up, Robert.
I can do my. I can't do that.
Robert!
do it
He
now.
only does Velcro.
I had a card from Mummy.
Oh, I'm glad you had a card from her. I haven't heard a word.
Caesarea.
Caesarea.
Yeah. And she said she passed the kibbutz where I live.
Were you on the fish kibble?
Yeah.
So down there.
They said she could see. You'd see Farrell.
Oh, but Lionel said he takes some videos.
Did you wet it?
Yeah.
Farrell, are you going
better?
to come to England one
Oh,
day?
that's
Oh,
much
that's better.
Oh, look at that.
He does have some good ideas occasionally.
Farrell, are you going to come to England and visit your grandma? Yeah?
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 She's got plenty of diapers of nappies over there.
Yeah, all my old ones that I never use.
Did you have cloth diapers?
I don't know.
Yes.
Don't you remember?
Yes.
There you go.
Why didn't you remember,
Thank you,
Robert?
Mummy. Girl, did you say thank you, Mummy? Okay. Let it dry for a minute. Just let it dry for 1 minute, and then it's easier to write. You did a good job of cleaning it. Let it dry for a minute. Look how Mummy dries it. Can you blow? Blow on it.
Ah! Say again.
Farrell, show me the eraser. Show me the eraser.
I must have one of these in my eye. Well,
Funny, point her at the camera.
Farrell, look at
Farrell.
Simon.
Oh, where's the eraser?
Oh, oh.
No, Hey, you have to look at...
Look at the
say it to
camera.
Simon. Say it to Simon.
Farrell.
I'll go behind.
Farrell.
You may have to move over here.
You record
No, no,
well
no.
with a
I'll
bad
go.
shoes.
No, it's you know, an American accent.
Hi, oh,
Hi. Oh.
Oh, you should say that. Hi, Garfield.
Hi, Garfield.
Say, Farrell, say hi, Oa.
Did you like the... you like the t-shirt on it?
Hi, Oa.
Can I see them?
That's
you know,
your
Dan.
older-
Join an adult condominium.
Remember she took some marvellous pictures of the boys when they were...
Yeah, I've got
I
that.
mean, she's even better
How,
now.
how's she doing?
Oh, fantastic. It's great. But they went to Belize, and that's why they stopped through Miami on the coming and going.
Are they still travelling such a
Oh, tremendous
Let me get a
amount.
dry cloth.
They were in Kenya, I think last year, and then
Dosing
Belize.
father.
They're always out in LA.
So they're having a really good life.
Really good.
What about the stepchildren? How's she
Oh,
getting on with the boys?
terrific. They're there this weekend. She sees them every other weekend.
Oh.
But, you know, they're
Whoops.
12,
You'll have to
14,
show her
and
how to
16.
carry it.
So the 16-year-old's getting to this point that he'd really rather
And
be
there's
with
an
his
8.
friends. Mikey, and who else? Jack. Who's Jack's brother? Jean's his mother. Who's his brother? So, testing. He's had a lot of speech therapy and he's made progress, but it's still a big, big problem, especially now. Clean it for you.
Non-Jews have to dress their
Simon,
children
he'll
up for
clean it
Purim
for you.
parties and things. What is it? And they come to see us anyway. They have no idea what it's about, so they send them as
Where?
sort of a lifesaver or a lifeguard rather. Parties.
Are you cleaning my hands? Oh, thank you.
I mean,
Phil,
it's
where's your
really
palm?
What age do
Where's
they
your
start
palm?
playgroup in?
Where's your
Well, they go 2
ankle?
or 3 mornings a week.
Ankle.
At about 3, 2.5, 3. And then they sort of slowly get them into it. But there's a terrific craze, which Bonnie and I don't subscribe to, for pushing children before they're 5 or 6 to...
Is that your
I
juice?
mean, really,
No, your juice is in the
you know,
kitchen.
They both went to playgroups until... I mean,
There's-
they didn't go
there-
to school till all day till they were over 5.
I don't
There
know
are
if
all
that's
theories
daddy's
where they
or not.
label a chair with the word chair on it and the light, and you know, they try to sort of push them. And
I still
we
think
think it's
I still
a
think
a happy child is probably the best
Mrs.
thing.
McCaffrey's methods
It's
of
probably
deciding.
really-
You can imagine in London, it must be like Toronto, Bonnie, that in the winter, they get really fed up with being
And then-
Oh, I'm
indoors all
sure
the time,
they
so
do.
playgroup was a real savior.
Connors was getting tired, and Connors was getting big.
It wasn't as
Connors
though they
claimed
were
there was
pressure.
bad ankle.
Are you going on the patio?
It's cleaning.
Okay.
Have there been any other?
Yeah, they have
Taking
this
your
British
suitcase with
referee.
you? Pick it up.
And on this tour now, they have only 1 or 2 professional referees that tour
They
around
were
with
two
the players.
English referees,
And
weren't they?
this,
Two professional.
yeah, and this fellow was English, and he was very fair. Connors just, you know, Connors was the bad, used to be the bad boy of tennis. And he walked on. After
just
4 hours
completely-
and a half of tennis, it's terrible. You watch a game, and then 4 hours later, somebody walks on.
Or is he very close to getting beaten?
Yeah.
Mommy paid all I had to pay.
You what?
Oh, yeah, paid.
Are you going on the patio?
Who's a clever girl?
What's your drawing? No more. very busy, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
More chalk. There's more chalk. Chalk. Find a number. That's number 4. Number 4. Should we count 4? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4. They like the 3. Do you want the 2? Want me to show you 2?